Statistics measures of central tendency, median of group data, part 110. In this part, I will cover the theoretical aspect or theory related to the median of group data, and one example also take up to clear this steps, all these steps taken in topic. Calculation of the median when data are grouped into a frequency distribution. According to Garrett, when scores in a continuous series are grouped into a frequency distribution, the median is defined as the 50% point in the distribution. So this is defined by Garrett. Therefore, to find the median, we take 50% of the total frequency, that is n by 2, and locate the class interval that contains this point. For this purpose, ordinary frequencies are converted into cumulative frequencies. So the frequency given in the question are to be converted in the cumulative frequency. Again, I will consider one example how to cumulative frequency is to be observed or calculated. From the next step is, from the cumulative frequencies, it becomes easy to determine the class interval in which 50% point, that is n by 2, lies. To convert frequencies into cumulative frequencies, a separate column capital F, represented by capital F, that is cumulative frequency column, is prepared. First, we write the frequency of lowest class interval as it is. It will represent the cumulative frequency of the lowest class interval. Now next step, then cumulative frequency of second lowest class interval is obtained by summing the frequency of second lowest class interval and cumulative frequency of first lowest class interval. Next step, then cumulative frequency of third lowest class interval is obtained by adding the frequency of third lowest class interval and cumulative frequency of second lowest class interval. Hence, in this way, all cumulative frequencies are obtained or formulated or calculated in this way. In this way, cumulative frequencies for all class intervals are calculated and entered in the separate column, that is column F. Now the value of n by 2 is obtained by dividing the total frequency n by 2. Next step is, in the cumulative frequency column, we find the class interval that contains the value n by 2. After determining the median class, the value of L, F, Fm and Ci are obtained and substituted into the formula to calculate the median. The formula is given as median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus F divided by Fm multiplied by Ci or I. Here I have considered one example. Find the median, and I will calculate median also, which I have calculated already in part 5 and 6. But here again I have taken the same example. Find the median of the following group data. In one column class intervals are given, and in another column frequencies are given, and in solution I will prepare this cumulative frequency F. So class intervals are as follows: 55 to 59, 50 to 54, 45 to 49, 40 to 44, 35 to 39, 30 to 34, 25 to 29, 20 to 24, 15 to 19, 10 to 14. And corresponding frequencies are as follows: 1, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 12, 6, 8 and 2. Solution. First we prepare the two columns that are class interval Ci and frequencies F, which are given in the question as it is. I will copy these two columns. In the next page it is given. In solution, one more column for cumulative frequency capital F is prepared separately. which is shown here in the next page. So here I have prepared class interval. One column class interval is there, and in the second column I have taken frequencies, and in third column I have taken cumulative frequencies. So class interval as it is I have copied, and frequencies as it is copied. Now sum up. Frequency 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 9, 9 6 15, 15 plus 7 22, 22 plus 12 34, 34 plus 6 40, 40 plus 8 48, 48 plus 2 is 50. So here n is found to be 50. Now next step, how this cumulative frequency is to be calculated. This is the lowest class interval. Before lowest class interval, frequency is given. As it is, I have copied this too. So this is the cumulative frequency. Now the next step is cumulative frequency for this class interval, how it is to be found. First lowest class interval frequency 8, and lowest class interval cumulative frequency is 2. Sum up these two. 8 plus 2 is 10. In this way, the cumulative frequency for this first lowest class is found. Now cumulative frequency, how the cumulative frequency is found for class interval 2024, that is second lowest class interval. Now the rule is very simple. The frequency of second lowest class interval and the cumulative frequency of the first lowest class interval, sum up these two. We have 10 plus 6 is 16. Similarly, in this way all the cumulative frequencies are to be calculated. That is 16 plus 12 is 28, 28 plus 7 is 35, 35 plus 6 is 41, 41 plus 4 is 45, 45 plus 3 is 48, 48 plus 1 is 49, and 49 plus 1 is 50. So in this way the cumulative frequency is calculated, and to check whether I have found the correct cumulative frequency, so better this n must match this topmost class interval frequency, that is 50 and 50. Now next step, n by 2 is to be calculated. N by 2, that is 50 by 2 is equal to 25. In the example, n by 2 is equal to 25. The value 25, this 25 lies in the class interval 25 to 29, 25 to 29, because 25 falls between the cumulative frequencies 16 and 28, and it is very close to 28. So this is actually the class interval which I have selected. So put a box on this class interval and frequency before this class interval, and all the sum up all the lowest frequencies, that is 16. So the purpose is since f is the sum of frequencies below L. So here this value is Fm equal to Fm, and this value is equal to capital F, and for calculating L, lowest limit, that L is found to be sum of these two, means upper limit of second lowest class interval and lower limit of this class interval, and divided by 2. So first form, L is equal to 25 plus 24 divided by 2, that is equal to 49 divided by 2, which is equal to 24.5. N by 2 is equal to 25. Capital F is equal to 16. Fm is equal to 12, and class interval Ci is equal to 55 to 59, that is of 5. So class interval is 5. So putting all these values in equation, MDN, median, is equal to L plus n by 2 minus f divided by fm whole multiplied by class interval. So substituting all these values, we have 24.5 plus 50 by 2 minus 16 divided by 12 multiplied by 5. We have 24.5 plus 25 minus 16 divided by 12 whole multiplied by 5. This is equal to 24.5 plus 25 minus 16 is 9 divided by 12 multiplied by 5. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. We have 24.5 plus 3 by 4 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 24.5 plus 15 divided by 4. And 15 divided by 4, here I am writing 4 3s are 12, remainder is 3, put decimal, put 0 here. 4 7s are 28, remainder is 2, putting 1 0. 4 5s are 20. So this value is equal to 24.5 plus 3.75. Adding these two, we have 5, 7 plus 5, 12, carry 1, 4 plus 4 is 8 and 20. So this is the required median. This is the required median. Please subscribe the channel, press the bell icon and share the video. So this I have one example I have taken in part 110, median of group data. Thank you.